Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hello class. I thought it'd be nice to begin a little video clip on this week's chapter dealing with space exploration by using the original Star Trek theme and introduction. Also, it gave me a chance to wear my Star Trek shirt, which means I can now write this off as a tax deduction since I've been able to use it for educational purposes. What we want to do is look at this chapter in space exploration in a unique way. The textbook gives you a lot of information about satellites and everything, but there's one part of space exploration they don't go into too much depth on, and that is the amount of technology that society has gained through the space program. I have a former brother-in-law who worked for the Bendix Corporation in Ann Arbor, Michigan back in 1970s. And his job was to develop the deployment of the seismograph that was left on the moon during the first moon landing. And I went over there one day to his office to see what kinds of things they were doing at Bendix. And I was absolutely amazed. He showed me a small area, probably not much bigger than this box of Kleenex. And he said, we've been tasked with placing a computer in a space that size in the lunar lander. Now, because of the space program, we now have things like iPhones and iTouches. We have things like laptops that we can carry around with us because through the space program we were forced to develop things in new ways. We got more out of the space program than Tang. We also got those shiny things blankets that you see them wrapping runners around after a marathon. We've got transistors. We've shrunk things down. We've developed new ways to do old tasks. And as you go through this chapter and as you go to DIGO, what I'd like you to do is see if you can find those types of things that have been a result of the space program. It really was more than just sending people up into outer space and send a few people to the moon. If you've got a cell phone that has, it's an Android or an iPhone, and you can use it as a GPS, or you've got a GPS in your car, that's the result of a satellite that's circling the Earth that is giving us information on where we're located and where we want to go. Also, if you find that you need to make a telephone call in the event of an emergency and you're carrying a cell phone, you can thank the space program for that, because a lot of the material that you find in cell phones are the direct result of the space program. So as we go through this lesson, look not just at the technology that's obvious, but look at the technology that lies behind that. Okay? Mr. Chekhov, you have the con.